Hello, everyone, and welcome to the June 9th live stream to SIA, the Minecraft server. You're welcome to join at any time. The link to the Discord is at the top of the stream, as well as the link to the IP of the server is at the bottom of the stream. However, you will need to join the Discord in order to join the game, because you'll have to link accounts with our bot. When you join, you'll get a 4-digit code, and then you can link that with our bot. So, you guys are more than welcome to join us on version 1.21.4. And right now, I am going to be working on the server, doing admin stuff, so this is not going to be an exciting stream. This is just going to be me working, which is not entertainment, but I'm just getting a live stream out, and you guys can kind of see the process of what I work on when I get on and work. I have not been putting in as many hours lately. I mean, I guess I kind of have, but not as intensely as possible, because my community died for some reason. They're not getting on, and they're not joining and playing, so I don't have a lot of motivation to continue working on a server in which no one is playing. So please help me out by coming and joining, and getting me some likes and subscriptions and all that kind of stuff. So it gives me the motivation that I need to continue playing and providing for a server, which I have done so forever, and have done so completely out of pocket. And I've spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this server, and including my own money and time. Probably like $500,000 in real life on this server. Just making it to have it just be empty is just bizarre. So I don't know if I'm making it too difficult for you guys, or if you guys are off playing Roblox or whatever. Don't know. But so I hope you guys come back and come play the server. Meanwhile, I'm going to be continuing to push out updates per usual and trying to just refine it and polish it just ever so better, as I always do. So, thank you for those who do keep up with me over the decade that I've been doing this. Right now, we are going to go probably do ore prices, which I know is probably going to be up there in terms of things that need to get done. So that's what we're going to work on. So that includes all of these, plus the deposits. So I have to be careful about this stuff, because it could instantly turn into a situation that is not good for everyone. When you can buy stuff in the shop and then just, duplicate your money. That's kind of not a very good situation. Let's see. So, where's my handy dandy calculator? And let the math begin. So I'm going to start on the bottom page just to rough out some stuff that I want to do, but I need to look at. Okay, so sulfur, we definitely have a lot more. So we're going to make saltpeter a little bit more pricey, because it takes one of those and 2 sulfur, but you get more sulfur. So Let's see. Well, gunpowder is going to be $20 to sell. Where's gunpowder? Is 18. So if that's going to get you $20, then we're going to multiply that by 16. So it's going to cost $320 to buy. That's pretty pricey for gunpowder, not going to lie. Let's see. And then, well, let's look at charcoal. Excuse me for the hiccups. I drank some coffee and it's like really sugary, so it's kind of giving me like the hiccups, I guess, for some reason. It's 24 cents. We could make charcoal like 25, I guess, to buy. Is that gonna be good? It should probably be 25 cents to sell. I really should have tabbed out these spaces so that they're all lined up. In fact, I'm going to do that now. Let's see if ChatGPT can help me out with this. See if it actually does. See, it's like it's already failed. Doesn't make sense. Why did it do that? It's like close enough. Whatever. I'm gonna accept it because I don't have time to deny the imperfections here. Alright, so we're at 25 cents to sell one of those. And we're gonna do, I mean, it might be a little bit more, because how long does it take? And I hate to be accurate over this, but it's gonna take, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's like a half for one. Okay, so I can increase the price a little bit. So if it costs 24 to make 2, but then you're spending 3, so it'd be 24 times 3 divided by 2. So I could make it 36. 36 to sell. We'll do 36 to sell, and then we'll multiply that by 16 because that is the average prices that we're doing this by. So it could be 576. And you shouldn't really buy charcoal in the store, but you never know. Maybe you're in a pinch. But this is more or less to calculate the other prices. So the 576. So now we're going to have we could do, we're just going to do the whole form of this, and then 5.76 equals 314, and then we're going to divide that by 2. Actually, I was supposed to divide that by 3. 314.24 divided by 3 is 104. I don't like that price right there, so we're gonna do it. This one's gonna be an even. We can do this one at let's say sulfur. This is even 100 to buy one each. Or is it 2 saltpeter and 1 gunpowder? I need to get some saltpeter, I guess. I think it's 2 saltpeter, right? Yeah. So that's why it's more. So we could what should the price be? So it should be a little bit more pricey for saltpeter because you have to use more of it, right? So 304, but I want to make it like a little bit purchasable. We'll see. Maybe this comes down to like 90 a pop. So then 314.24 minus 180. So we'll say this one's 135. I think that will work. Okay. So 135 divided by 16 equals 8.43. Whoa. 8.43, and then what do we do? The 90 divided by 16 equals 5.63. We'll go 6.2 because that's funny. Okay, and then the small deposits is going to be the same amount. Because that's just getting transformed. And the large deposits need to be that multiplied by 9. So 5.62 times 9 equals 50.58 for this one. Times 16. Jeez. Is that really that much? For a regular deposit, it's 809. Dang. Oops. 809.28. Okay. Saltpeter would be 8.43 times 9. 75.87 times 16. That's a big number there. That's crazy. Saltpeter is so much money you can make from that. Wow. Those are the big chunks, so you can just make like a lot of money off those big chunks for sure. But that's, I mean, I would rather go through the process of crafting it because, let's see, saltpeter, it'd be the 75.87 divided by 9. Obviously, I should have just looked at that number. 8.5 a pop. So I don't know. It'll come out just fine. Okay. So we did charcoal. We did gunpowder. So then those numbers should add up, or just about, anyways. 5.62 plus 8.43 plus 0.36. Boy, they didn't line up at all. Let's see. Okay, 1 charcoal. Oh, because I didn't add the additional. So it should be 2 saltpeter. 8.43 plus 8.43 plus 5.62 plus 0.36. All right, we'll say that's say that's 20. We can say it's 25. And then 25 times 16 is 400. All right. Because you should be able to make some money if you're crafting it like that. And then you can make like additional money if you supplement some of those, I guess. Like if you have a lot of one. All right. Coal. The difference between coal, well, coal has to cost more because there's just not a lot of it around, and you can also change it into plastic pretty easily. So how many does it take? Nope. Oh, that's pretty fast. So I guess it won't cost that much. Wow, that's really fast. It's only going to be like a 1-for-1 ratio. Nope. A little more than 1-to-1. Cool. So, coal. We still want it to sell for more than charcoal. So, say it's like 3 a pop. Plastic will be 4. Man, that's gonna make it really cheap. Let's see. Sell for 16 times that. 3 times 16. 48. 0.33 divided by 9. 0.33 times 16. 5.33. Plastic will be 4 times 16. 64. So that means, well, we got to do copper as well. Copper will probably, well, that sells for a lot right there. I like those prices that for that. I mean, maybe we'll see. But it kind of has to be high because the others are going to be low. So to make where am I at? Do I have more plastic somewhere? Man, that's really cheap. This will be 20.5 plus. Just do that. 25. Okay, and then 64 times 5. Plus 1200. Plus 20.54. So that's how much a C4 should cost. Not $50. What? There you go. Divide that by 16. That's how much it should sell for. 86.28. I mean, that's pretty pricey. But I guess it kind of makes sense. A little cheaper than a gun. Most of the guns, anyways. About the same as a shotgun. That's fine. Gunmetal is going to be 500 because we've already established that. 500 divided by 16 equals 31.25. Steel. I need that to come down to nothing here. I grabbed aluminum. You gotta be kidding me. We're dying though. So this one takes a long time to melt. It's 9. I'm gonna just grab regular ones. Inventory. Man, that takes a long time. We'll work on some of these other ones here. Brass. I don't even know what brass is consisting of. I just forgot. Brass is 3 zinc, 6 copper. Copper was 20.54 times 6 plus whatever zinc was, which is Jesus. No way that's right. I guess it is. Well, really? Whoops. I don't want to do that. 380.3 times 3 plus 123.24. Man, brass costs a lot. Oh, whoops. Divided by 9. Man, brass does not cost that much. And then that one's divided by 16. 8 point... Go. 8.8. So 8. There we go. Hardball ingot. Hardball ingot is 8 lead, 1 antimony. Lead, where's lead? There's lead. And antimony is right here. So it would be 2.3 times 8 plus 8.56 divided by 9. Weird. Say it's just $3. Well, we could say it's $2.99, whatever. Give him that penny. $2.99 divided by 16 equals, let's say it sells for 19 cents. Let's see, gilding metal. Gilding is 8 copper, 1 zinc. Dang, that's gonna be pricey. 8 copper and 1 zinc. Copper is 20.24 times 8 plus, and the zinc? Really? 1 zinc? Is that what it was? Dang. And that was really pricey. Plus 380.3 equals that divided by 9. Dang, $60. Ooh. Divided by 9. That was not the right one. Clear. Divided by 16. 3.77. 3.77. That's way pricey. Steel, how much we got for steel? Oh my gosh, it's still smelting. Now steel takes a long time to smelt. Because we were at like 30 basically. Like I was expecting there to be like 2 in there and there's not even 1. I forget what steel was even used for. Probably vehicles. Okay, there we go. Alright, so let's just say it took 15 coal. Even though charcoal's, we'll give it the coal pricing instead of the charcoal pricing. That way people can kind of get by with some money-making ordeals. So we're going to do 48 times 15 plus 18.83. Yikes. Now that is an expansive ore right there. Now this is going to be your money-making trick right here. If anyone is watching, see, this is why you watch these channels. And I don't know if anyone is, but someone might eventually come back and they will see me do this and they will go, yes, now I don't have to guess which thing takes the longest, or what's the best thing to make money with. It's going to be steel for sure. Because you're going to make, look at this, That is a lot of money you make off steel. So what you'll do is you just come up here, you buy a whole bunch of iron, you mine some trees down, you make charcoal, and then you craft that into steel. So you'll make your money. I mean, yeah, you have to put in a little bit of work, right? But it'll be a very good business. Steel, I'm telling you, steel's where it's at. Bronze, what is bronze made out of here? Bronze. Bronze is made out of 2 tin, 7 copper. So copper is 20.24 times 7 plus the tin. And tin is at 8.48. So we'll just say that's at $19 there. Alright. So bronze is 160.68. That's divided by 16. 10.04. Fascinating. Okay. Glowstone dust. What should glowstone dust sell for? I love glowstone, so I'm gonna say it sells for 10. Because that'll get you a lot of money. And then you can buy it for 160 because it's times the 16. Now some of these, let's save just in case. Okay, so we're at lapis. Now lapis, there's not a lot of lapis on the map. I'm gonna be straight up honest with you guys. Not a lot of lapis to go around. So it's probably gonna sell for a good penny. I'm gonna say it sells for 55. So to buy one lapis is not gonna be a fun time. But wait until we get to the harder stuff like diamonds. If you find a diamond patch, you're going to be the most wealthiest MF around. Redstone, also harder to find. So we're going to have that. We'll have that at 45. I think 45 is a good amount because it is used for a lot of different things if you're trying to build. 720. Now, before I do nether scrap and ingots and whatnot, let's do diamonds. So diamonds are super exotic. They are like, if you've got diamonds, you're rich. And I forget how many diamonds it takes to make a full thing here. I don't know how to do this stuff. Okay, so I had 64, right? So diamonds. Nice. So diamonds is 24 for a whole set. What about tools too? What about tools? Ah, shoot. I meant to do a pick. So I think that's plus 1 diamond, right? Okay. So we got 28 out of 64. So let's, I mean, diamonds are going to be like the creme de la creme. Like, you want a diamond for sure. Let's see. Diamonds. But I mean, that's like, it's like 30, 36. Let's see. The most expensive or steel. Actually, saltpeter. Saltpeter costs more than steel. That's crazy. Saltpeter's way more valuable. Saltpeter's where it's at. Or the big deposits anyways, which is not nearly as frequent. So I guess it's not the most, but let's say I'm gonna say 2,200 for a diamond. We can look at that later. But like, diamonds are gonna be like, if you find diamonds, you are so wealthy. Because everyone's going to want your diamonds. Times 16. So, well, let's, okay, hold on. How much does a diamond cost? 1,500 for a carat. For 0.5 carat. To 21,000 for a 2 carat diamond. Yeah, so this is about accurate. Man. But okay, no, but for let's say, how much does a diamond cost for 1 carat? Sure, lab grown doesn't count. 390. Anywhere between 390 and 12,000. Here's what we'll do. We're going to type a whole bunch of random numbers. And whatever the last 2 digits are is the percentage that I'm going to multiply this by. 88. Okay, so we'll do 12,000 times 0.88. Alright, that's how much a diamond's going to cost. So they'll sell for $660. So that comes down a little bit here. Whoa. 660. 10. 506. Not a fun time. If you're looking to get a diamond, you're gonna have to put the grind in. And then should I do the other ones too? I'll just do this. Let's see. Emerald, topaz, citrine, ruby. I guess I'll copy and paste. So we got Emerald, topaz, citrine, ruby, sapphire, aquamarine, alexandrite, amethyst, and opal cost. I probably should have done diamonds too, just to kind of see what the prices are going to be. And 1 carat diamond. Okay, so I wasn't half off on that. Oh my goodness! Talk about money making. Excuse me for a second while we look at these prices. Look at the amethyst. You're gonna get like $2 from it. What a fail! I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom, so I'll be back. Alright, I'm back. Alright. We'll do... Should we do the higher end for these? Sure, why not, right? Starting at this one. 5,000. Topaz, 150. Citrine, 30. Some of those are more rare than others, so we'll have to change that. 10,000. Sapphire is 5,000. Aquamarine, 500. Oops. Alexandrite, 20,000. Crazy. Obviously, I will come back and adjust that for the different prices, because it's not going to be that much for sure. Opal, 500. I mean, granted, it is the buying prices, so it's not like the biggest deal in the world. Because you're not gonna ever buy any of these emeralds or any of these gemstones. You'll just be able to sell them, right? Man, that is a lot of sugar in my drink. Okay. So, emerald we can leave, topaz we can leave, citrine. There's different levels of citrine. Oh man, now the question is, what was epic better than this one? Okay, it goes excellent, epic, exotic, ultra. No, that's definitely not right. We're just gonna have to go look, because some of those are supposed to be better, but how am I supposed to know? Chat tags. So we've got okay, so it goes rare, excellent, epic, exotic. So rare, this one's it goes excellent, epic. So excellent, epic, right? Excellent, epic, yeah. So then this pair is apparently better. So let's put this one, I mean, who cares, right? Put that one at 60. Keep the ruby, sapphire, diamonds, that's all the same. Aquamarine. Where's ultra? Ultra is way better than excellent. So we're gonna put, even though that's not really a, oh, okay, so oval, pair. Oh, aquamarine. I'm already on the next one. Okay, so oval is apparently way better. So let's say that's 1,500. How many places is it better by? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, okay. So I can keep it at 3 times the price if it's 3 times better. Alexandrite. Now this is where it gets tricky. Because, let's see. Ultra is better than exotic, which is better than epic and excellent. So, ultra, exotic, epic, excellent. So, we're going to have to walk the prices back, I think. So, this will be like... this one, let's do 1,700. This one will do 1,500, and this one will do 12,000. I think that should be good there. Opals, rare, excellent, epic, exotic. So let's bump that up, I guess. 1,500, 1,000. That's good. I like that. Now we got to do the sell prices, and this is where it really counts. 5,000 divided by 16. What a hack of a situation. You guys thinking you're gonna get so much money out of it, and then you barely get any. Jerk move, Andrew. Jerk move. Topaz 9.4. I mean, you're gonna find those. Trust me, you're gonna hit the jackpot for sure. Let's see. Except for the. Okay, why is my mic moving on me? Except for the citrines. The citrines are apparently bad. like trash. 5 by 16. 3.75. Like, yikes. Do you even bother? 3.75 divided by 2. 188. I mean, you still get money for it. It's just not going to be what you expect for what you want, you know. 625. See, that's a good price. I just, you can't just find it and then quickly mine it and use all that money to buy diamonds for sure. 312.5. $1,500 divided by 16. But now it's actually in the game, whereas before it was not. So I think people will definitely enjoy the new mechanism for making money. And if you find an Alexandrite, then you're set, because that's a lot of money. And you hope it's for the good Alexandrite, you know. $20,000 divided by 16. It's like I have time to do this in my head. Yeah, right. Amethyst, what did you just like throw that in the trash bin? It's gonna be like $1.25. Like, come on. Opal is this here. Which means this one would be 62.5. Somehow that math does not look right. But it might be. Yes, it might be. And then this last one I'll calculate. Even though it's probably going to be easy. I was going to say I might have had that, so I didn't have to do that, but whatever. Alright, boom, got that. Now let's head back to netherite. So, netherite there's going to be a lot of netherite you can find because it's just the regular ore types. There's nothing special about netherite. Netherite is vanilla. So you're going to be able to get a lot of it. So is it going to be worth a diamond? No ain't chance. I'm thinking netherite will be probably similar to steel. And then let's verify this netherite scrap because I've never actually. What do you do with netherite scrap? No? How do you make nether ingots? Don't tell me I have to look it up. Netherite. Okay, so you do nether. Okay, so you find ancient debris. And then what? And then you melt it into scrap. Is it a 1-for-1? Oops. Okay. So that was really fast, and it's a 1-for-1. And then, oh, you need gold. Oh, that's gonna change some things. That's gonna change a lot of things. Okay. And I'm pretty sure there's, like, you can find a lot of netherite scrap, but the gold, that's a different story. Because the gold is pretty pricey. It's going to be more than this for sure. 55.1 times 4. Okay, it's definitely, I mean, this is going to be the sell for. And then, let's see, what could the scrap will be like, you're going to find scrap, right? Scrap will be like 25 a pop. Let's say it's that. $25 a pop. But that still puts this at 320.4. 320.4 times 16. Not a fun time. It's mainly because it costs gold to get that. Ancient debris. You'll be able to sell this for 20. 20 times 16. So if you smelt it, you get just a little bit tad more. 320. 25 times 16 should be 400. Okay. That's all those prices. But we do have to change some things. I mean, because gold should not be so small. I don't know. Because look, zinc is 380. Okay. 380.3 divided by 16. Times 9. Oh, that would be for the block. Um, 23.76 divided by 9 is 2.64. Then times that by 16. How did that work out? What the hell? Oh, because I had already calculated that one. This is sell prices I didn't calculate. So that times 9 should be... Huh. What? Oh, that would be this price, 380. Point. That one's a little off, but times 9 again. And there we go. Okay, so that's more of the prices. But gold should definitely be... Well, I mean, these all have to get changed, so... Because I don't like the prices as low as like they are. And it should be about function and all that. Okay, Mr. Storm. Not anymore. Alright, oh, and then we got all of those extra See, I just don't like some of these prices. I've just gotten rid of this one entirely, so I'm gonna make something up here. really hate what I'm doing with it. That's don't touch this stuff, because that's gonna be... Oh, this is so tedious, dude. So many prices I have to change. Yeah, because those prices are just ridiculous. Okay. What to do here? Like, I think I want... Well, the prices should be somewhere around like $5 or so, maybe. Because it should be more than cobblestone. Cobblestone's only for like 50 cents. Oh no, deep slate. That's the one I have to measure it on. So cobbled deep slate sells for 92 cents. So it shouldn't be cheaper than 92 cents for sure. But they are deposits. And you do have to put a little work into it. But I still want the prices to be more than 92 cents for each one of them. I'm just gonna throw it in a GPT and see what it says. Just to test it. If I had a GPT available. Okay, give me some prices for small raw deposits. They should be selling for more than at least $1 with variation depending on rarity and usage. What? How do you spell rarity? My goodness. Rarity? How do you spell rarity? Can I not spell? I knew it was... What the hell? No, I cannot spell. What is this? Okay. Wow, alright. Plugging some rare unicorns here. Give me some rare prices for small deposits. Okay. Ah, come on. Let's see if I like these. Now wait just a minute. You can't just have the small deposits that much of a small difference. Look at uranium. $10. Well, do we continue? I mean, these are for the deposits, but still. I don't like this. This is hard. This is hard math, guys. Try again. But the buy prices of each deposit are 16 times that of the sell price. Ugh. Each sell price needs to be at least $1. Okay. Do we like some of these? They are small deposits though, right? I'm gonna tell it to compile the page when it's done. Taking years to generate this. Like some archaic AI. Like, here you go, here's some AI, and it's like 2 mile per hour AI. I wish I was like 5 years old right now when this came out. Could you imagine? Can you compile both pages, please? It should just be copy and paste, my boy. You don't need to rethink about all this stuff. And you took some of my pricings away, which I'm not a fan of. It's interesting that I'm doing this right now because I also want to add variation in the smelting, which I never did. Like each thing that is smelted should have like a different amount of smelt on it. Oh my god, I want to throw up with just how much has to be taken into consideration here. Look how much potassium is selling for. Why do you think this? And why is gold not selling? Gold does not sell less than potassium. They're just making this up. How much for a kilogram of gold? A lot. How much for a kilogram of potassium? Tell me, how much potassium is it? No way. KGS? What? Is this right? $170 per gram versus 107 per gram. Huh. Potassium, can range around from 14 per gram to 170 a gram. Oh, 1 gram of solid potassium for $170. Interesting. I think I'm gonna have to do all these prices manually. I mean, it's just so frustrating because I have to think about everything that it's going to craft, everything that needs crafting with it. And also I have to make sure that there's no like hacks to like you could purchase one thing to buy another. I mean, that's what the 16 times difference is. That, and also for the public store. I want to check live stream just to know that no one's watching. Sad face. 11 seconds. Ultra famous. Compare this to the nuggets. Maybe I should make it like 8 times. So if you want it now, well, keep it 16 just because that's what it is, but Alright, you know what? We're gonna put this in because it's better than having nothing. And it's actually organized. Okay. Oops. Pages. Wah, wah, wah. Of course something goes wrong. Alright, we're gonna do this way. I lied, we're not gonna do it this way. We're gonna do this way. Alright. So this will get replaced here. And we're gonna search for small and replace that with just regular. What did I do? Huh? Come on, man. Any other errors? Yes. We're gonna kill me over commas. Isn't that beautiful? Some of those, I swear, are not bigger. Like, this one's a little suspicious. The stone is smaller here, but this one, I don't know if that's actually bigger or not. And what's this one? Barrel? Anyways, alright, we got those prices in. Now, let's take this one. But this is gonna mess up my prices that I just did down below. Plus, I don't even respect these new prices because they're not vetted. We're gonna do 31 that's here. And these are raw deposits that we need to... Actually, I don't even care. I'm not gonna ruin it. It's already ruined. We have a lot more adjusting to do here. I'm gonna do things like that I know needs done, which is move the world spawn. Why does that look different? That sand just looks peculiar, doesn't it? It's like it's placed in a specific direction. Is sand supposed to look like that? Never seen that before. Alright, MV set spawn. Essentials set Set world spawn here. Home. Del home. Me. I don't exist. Clear my inventory and kill myself. In game. Set world spawn. And the set spawn. And unalive. Why am I spawning here? What is the other spawn that's spawning me here? It shall not be like that. Come back to this. Hopefully I'd saved. Central spawn. Spawns default world name. See, I think that's where I'm spawning. Ten 36 30. Yeah, see, it's going right there. So that has to move. Okay, come on. Where is it? Where is it? Hello, hello. It is X 194 65 Z -337. I don't know what. Oops, I don't want to change this spawn. I should just delete his spawn as much. Essentials reload. Okay, perfect. See how much money I can get off the off this right here. GM 0. Whoops. Mother. There's got to be more, though. Woo! Opal, opal. Home. So gooey. Nice. All right. All right. I am going to end the stream right now because I might start another stream up and do like actual play style, and if I do that, then I'm not going to be streaming the work session, even though I'm not enthusiastic about how far I've come. We've just plugged a little bit more in, you know, so I mean, I guess I'll take whatever I can get, right? Take whatever I can work on. But you know, obviously got a long ways to go here. I definitely know people are gonna love the ability to make money off of the new items we have here. So, you know, that'll be good. Can't believe one, you know, but the prices are definitely gonna have to change, and they're gonna take refinement over a long period of time. So, but you'll be able to make money. That's the benefit. You know, I'm not gonna leave you high end and high dry here, especially over some of these gems. You'll be able to get a lot of money for them. But diamonds are going to be rare. I mean, everyone's going to have a hard time with diamonds. So, all right, ending the stream here, guys. Thanks for watching. Be sure to come join the Discord and start testing our map out for us, because that would be fabulous if you guys can do that. So, thanks.